from Caregiver Batch 26. So for today, I'm going to demonstrate proper bed making in hospital setup. So for today, I'm going to demonstrate again for occupied setup. And the purpose of this, first and foremost, is one of the hospital requirements is to make the bed more easy and comfortable for the patient. At the same time, hospitals provide a good ambience, and through that, it can build some healing for the patients or the patients who are going to be admitted for administration. At the same time, for the patient also, it can benefit from, especially on the environment and ambience when times in admission. And I'm going to start by with proper hand washing. Assuming that I have also wearing a sterile gloves on this procedure, and you should always prepare on all equipment that you will need on this procedure. So we have a pillowcase, and assuming that we have also a pillow itself, a towel for covering a patient, the top sheet, the throw sheet, the rubber mat, and last but not least, the bottom sheet. So you will also need a laundry bin for this procedure and the term demonstration. And before that, you should also check the hospital or the room itself if well lighted in this procedure. So to begin with, for the courtesy of the patient, you should knock at least 3 times the door itself. So good evening, Miss Vice. So if the patient is unresponsive, you can also do by tapping the lower part of the patient carefully. So Miss Vice, by the way, in this part you will introduce yourself. So by the way, I'm Don, your aide in changing your beddings and linens. So before that, also double check if the patient, you have the right patient by checking the patient chart on this board. Sometimes they are here, sometimes they are on the side table, even on the headboard. Or you can also check the identification of the patient through his or her hand raise or armband. So assuming that the patient is awake, so by the way, I'm done again. Ma'am, can I proceed on the procedure that I mentioned earlier? Yes. Okay. So starting with is to remove the top sheet. And assuming that this is also soiled even without any markings, so this is have a microorganism itself. So carefully fold it like this one. It is okay to remove the top sheet. Okay. Just make sure that the pants or the gown of the patient are well in place to be professional on this procedure. By doing this procedure, you should show your skills when it comes in body matrix to avoid further injury for the caregiver itself and even the patient. Also, you can conserve energy by doing that body matrix. So, ma'am, so I'm going to put the railings on the other side for your protection. My assistant from other caregiver, and I introduce her also, is she is Mega Life. Okay, thank you, Mega Life. So, ma'am, I'm going to put the position on the lateral position. Can I hold your hands, ma'am? So, first things first. can either put the arms on the head part or in the chest part. Either of that it may do, as long as the patient is comfortable with it. So for now, I'm going to place the arm under the pillow. So ma'am, on the count of 3, I will put you on the lateral position or side position and use this arm on the other side of the railings with the help of my bed. Is it okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Are you okay, ma'am? Are you okay? Okay. Okay. So with this position, ask the patient to remain on this position until the changing of the mattress and the rest of the linen are well folded. So, ma'am, I'm going to move your pillow on the other side. Going on the other side. Carefully lift the patient. And that's okay. So, moving on. Make sure that the lab gown or the hospital gown is properly placed also on the patient. So with this, you will get the bath towel for protection from the patients when it comes for hypothermia and keep the patient warm and comfortable at the same time. So assuming that the linen are all soiled, so first remove the draw sheet. By the way, this draw sheet is, the purpose of draw sheet is to prevent the rubber mat for body secretion. You can fold it just like this, and then this is the rubber mat for the protection also, or to cover the bottom sheet. At the same time, filtering also body secretion. And lastly, so we have the bottom sheet. As you can see, I am removing it carefully. You can also check time to time, ma'am, are you still okay? Hold it carefully by doing this cinnamon roll up to the patient. This procedure also, you can use this also for barrier of the patient to support the back part of the patient, and also to avoid any soiled materials that will be soiling this part. And now I'm going to proceed to change the bottom sheet. So this is the bottom sheet. So place it carefully. This is the protection of mattress or the cover of mattress. Carefully unfold it. You can put it on the headboard for the meantime in preparation for opening from good to good cover. Once you identify it, you can place it on the part. Just make sure that your uniform and the soiled linen is not touching the new one. So you can fold it like this and insert it on the pillow. Pull it gently. Once the bottom sheet is already covered, you can do the miter. So the purpose of this is so that the bottom sheet will not easily remove, and protection also from the mattress. And also to avoid further injury of the patient entangled while moving on his breast. So once done, proceed on the rubber mat. Make sure that the rubber mat is make sure that the rubber mat is well folded by the rough surface will be on the bottom. And you should also tuck in below the mattress. The purpose of the rubber mat is the protection of the bottom sheet from any body secretion. Now, I'm going to put the draw sheet. So, place this carefully. And the purpose of this is for protection. Also, from the hypothermia, you can also put this one at the back of the patient and the lower extremities, which is the thigh part of the patient. As you observe, I am only covering on the half part because later on I will put the patient on the other side so that on the other part will be covered and replaced on the new one. And last but not the least, so this is the top sheet, but you will gonna use it later. So for the meantime, you can ask the patient that you will replace later the pillow. So I'm going to move on the other side. For protection also, you can use these side trays for the support of the patient by holding this one or putting the patient on this part. So ma'am, are you still okay? Are you still awake? Yes. So ma'am, I am asking to put you on the other side. Is it okay, ma'am? First, I'm going to remove this one. And carefully put Miss Vice on the other side. Ma'am, on the count of 3, I will move you or lift your head on the other part. Can I have your other arm on the chest? Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, just relax, ma'am. And then you can hold this on the other side of the leg for your support. Ma'am, for the meantime, you can use your arm for your comfort because I'm going to replace your pillow. Is it okay, ma'am? Okay. Miss Megaday, can I have the towel? Okay. Again, this towel is the protection of patient in getting cold or to keep the patient warm. And now, assuming that I have a new pillow on my side, carefully remove this pillow without touching your uniform. So this is the soiled one. You can put this here, or you can use it on the. You can use this pillow or use pillow as hamper if you are if laundry bin is not available. For the meantime, I'm going to put on the laundry bin. So, assuming that this is my new pillow coming from the stock room. And as assistant is ever, if Megatech is here, as assistant. Carefully put the new pillow case. By the way, pillow is the protection of the patient for the neck and the head, and also comfort in his sleeping. So once okay, so set aside this first. Later on, I will put it on the patient. Okay, you can also put this one on the patient. Ma'am, I will put the pillowcase on your head. Is it okay to sit? Yes. Okay. Okay, carefully, I'm gonna lift you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, ma'am. So, you can remove your arms now on a comfortable position. Now I'm going to remove all the soiled ones by continuing the cinnamon roll so that to avoid any spillage and secretion of the other linen. Whoa, for this one, again, you can use the pillowcase if the laundry bin is unavailable. But for the meantime, I have a laundry bin. Now, if there is excess soil, you can use another clean towel to wipe it down up and sanitize the bed lining or the bed itself. So, assuming that I am done in cleaning also the part, you can put down the railings for your comfortable position. At the same time, showing another body mechanics by using your lower feet or foot. So first, pull the bottom sheet like this, and miter for better fit the mattress. Okay. Very careful. Never leave any mark to avoid any injury for the patient. Now, hold the rubber mat again and put this on the below of the mattress for security. Use this technique on the back of your gloves because to avoid any spreading of microorganisms on the new change of linen. Now I'm going to pull the draw mattress. Carefully tuck it in on the bed. Now ask the patient that he or she can now put on the lateral position, on the supine position. Ma'am, can I have your pillow? I'm going to pull it now. Okay. And now relax, ma'am. Okay. Okay, now you can also remove this one first. Sorry, ma'am. And again, carefully arrange the clothes of the patient. Now, last but not the least, can I have the top sheet? Thank you, ma'am. So now I'm going to use the top sheet, and the purpose of this is to cover the patient, and so that the patient is more comfortable and more. Ma'am, can you move a little further? Saka mo naging pilog ni. You can put this one like this on the lower part. By the way, the top sheet will be at least 30 centimeters from the headboard. Yeah. Oh. Pull the top sheet. Yan, pambad. Yun. Yan. Over the patient. Place a little fold on the lower part. Place a little fold on the lower part so that the patient can freely move on his restful. So ma'am, are still okay, ma'am? So put the railings for the safety. Tingnan mo, ano? Oh, miters na ito. Oh. Pwede, di ba? Don't forget to put back the railings for the patient safety. Wait a minute, assuming that the door is on this spot, so the opening of the pillowcase must be on the other side of it to avoid any microorganisms, bad microorganisms that are forming inside of the pillow. So once the top sheet was properly well placed, and ask the patient that, can I have the railings for the safety of the patient? So ask again the patient if there's maybe something that he or she will need, and once done, and ask permission to leave from this place for record and report and proper hand wash. Thank you so much.